Three things I want to show you in this video. First is how to enable Siri on an iPhone so that the side button right here, this side button right here, turns on Siri. Now to get started, you go to Settings. In Settings, you go right down here to Apple Intelligence and Siri. Click on that. Now in here, first of all, you need Apple Intelligence turned on. That is basically Siri. And there's two things to look for right here. The first thing I want you to look at is allow Siri when locked. When you allow Siri when locked, you can press the button on the right anytime, whether the screen is locked or not, and initiate Siri. The second thing I want you to look at is talk and type to Siri. My recommendation is turn off talk to Siri. So Siri or Hey Siri, that won't work. Just turn it off. Because we're going to use the side button to initiate Siri, you don't need to talk to Siri. Now, you may or may not want to turn off the bottom, which is type to Siri. But those are the settings I recommend that you set up for your senior citizens to use Siri on their cell phone. The next thing I want to show you is how to initiate Siri to send a text message. Now, I'm just going to walk through the process so you can see how to do it. And by the way, the easiest way to teach your senior citizens to do that is to press the button. When Siri comes on, just tell Siri what you want to do. Watch this. Send a text message to 336-283-6121, and in the message say, lunch is ready at 3 p.m. at Village Tavern. Send. Now, if you touch the screen anywhere when after the message is sent, Siri will go away. Now I just did a phone number. Let me do a person. Watch this. Text Rebecca Hoeing Burris that lunch is ready at 3 p.m. at Village Tavern in Winston-Salem. Cancel. Again, touch the screen anywhere. Say the word cancel, it won't do it. Touch the screen anywhere, it cancels it. Now watch this. I'm going to show you a variation. Send a text message to Rebecca Hoeing Burris. Lunch is ready at 3 p.m. at Winston-Salem Village Tavern. Siri, change the message. Lunch will be at Foothills today at 4 p.m. Siri, change the message. Lunch is at Village Tavern in Greensboro today at 2 p.m. Send. Again, touch the screen anywhere once you're done, and Siri will go away. Now let me show you the next thing your seniors can use Siri for, and that is making phone calls. I'm going to do exactly the same thing except with pressing the button, except I'm going to ask Siri to call somebody. Watch this. Siri, call Rebecca Hoeing Burris. And she calls Rebecca Hoeing Burris. Now I could also use Siri to do a FaceTime call. Watch this. Siri, FaceTime Rebecca Hoeing Burris. And Siri sets up a FaceTime call. Those are the two simplest ways to use Siri to send text messages and make a phone call. By the way, one other tactic that would make sense for you to do for your senior citizen is to make sure that their contacts are in their cell phone. Now, whether they're storing their contacts in a Gmail account or another email account, or even if they're storing them in iCloud, know where their contacts are stored. Make sure their contacts show up in their cell phone so they can search their contacts and see them. Then all you need to do is tell Siri, hey Siri, call Rebecca Burris, or hey Siri, text Rebecca Burris, or hey Siri, text whoever it is that is in their contacts. Makes it way easier than having to open the cell phone, go to text messaging, click on message, type the name, and then type the message, or open your cell phone, click on phone, click on contacts, find the person's name, and click dial. Way easier just to have Siri help your senior citizen make that happen. Hey, I'm Teddy. I'm all about helping seniors overcome the risks and the fears of technology, and I hope these little tips that I'm sharing with you can help you and your loved ones.